Anti-anxiety. It's my song. Anti-anxiety. It's my song. 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 It's my song.
My bad, y'all. Y'all know I hate Mondays. Can y'all hear me? I had to finish some assignments that I've been putting off because of the weekend. I had to, my bad, y'all. Y'all know I'll be late. Okay, good. So again, excuse my voice. I ain't got my voice back completely. But okay, good, good. We gonna start off by saying, what up, PJ? You missed a lot, PJ. My husband is still asleep too because he got to go to work tonight. All right, everybody. Anyway, so apparently Lexi has made a post recently. I don't know if y'all saw it. I'm gonna share it because I posted it on my wall and I didn't upload it on my StreamYard. Hold on, let me go to it. So it sounds like Charlene has been telling her children to say nasty things to Lexi. And it's funny because I just did a video, a live about this topic. Good Lord. I need my voice back. This is so ghetto. Um, about the topic. And she came on the internet talking about she was going to bow out and throw in the white flag and stuff. And when you be like, okay, but you be like, okay, we knew. We knew she's still gonna do stuff behind the scenes because the reality of it is she don't want CJ with nobody. She don't want CJ with nobody. And it's like if this woman is around your children and she's taking your good care of your children. What up, boss lady Mel? Pop, excuse me, y'all. It's Monday. I ain't even say my hellos. Let me get my life together. Hold on. Let me go from the top. All right. What's up, Jenny, Delaney, Lazy Girl, Pop, Ariel, Triesha, Dread Mike, Taboni, Boss Lady, Cameron, Lisa, and who else? Pop, Sweet Pop, and PJ, Minnie. What up, y'all? What's up, Coriate? Finally, I can eat my food now. You know what? um, who else? Who else? Robin, Boss Lady Mill. Okay. Hey, everybody. Okay, I'm glad I got everybody. All right. So now back to what I was saying. I knew she was gonna be slick. Lexi do a lot for them children, and she can't deny that. Them kids love Lexi. They talk about Lexi in Charlene's videos because Destiny Reacts just did a video, and they were talking about eating vegetables and being healthy. And here come Dad, like, yeah, Lexi said we need, it'll make us strong. Charlene gave that look, but it's like, ma'am, this is what you chose. I told her from the beginning. I said, all you got to do is be cool. She didn't want to do that. She chose to listen to some miserable, old, raggedy, blubber mouth face ass bitches. She won't stop. All right, let me share this post that I posted. Hold on. Hold on. It's a damn shame to be this bitter. All right, hold on. Let me upload this. It's raining too. Okay. So Lexi said, let me scroll down. Imagine teaching, I got to get the whole thing. Hold up. Imagine teaching your innocent 6-year-old twins to say ugly white biatch. And they said, and they come and tell you, Mommy told me that, but I wouldn't say that to you. You got to do better as a grown parent. Praying for the family big time. May God heal them. Child. Something has to be said. She doesn't get away with the mental so she doesn't get away with the mental abuse she's doing to her own children. So sad. How pitiful is that? Someone that actually loves and cares for them and their well being. Jealousy, envy, and disgust is at an all time high. Child. So the twins came to her and told her that she's trying to coach them to saying white bitch. But the kids are older now. So it's like it was you could try to program them when they were younger, but now they're older. Kids get a certain age, they know what to say. They pay attention, they look around their surroundings, and they clock the T. Okay? Kids gonna say whatever they want to say at the age of 6. But let me tell you what Charlene is doing. She is going to separate herself mentally from them kids. Some women out there tend to think just because you gave birth to a child, they're going to listen to you and do everything you say. That is not always the case. That's why there's grown adults now who don't speak to their mothers or fathers. They don't. They don't want the energy. You're not going to continue doing whatever you want because I came out of your butt. It's just that just don't work. And Lexi does a lot for them children, whether she like to admit it or not. She do more for them children than Charlene does. Anti Charlene still trying to be in hyena, but I thought she said she doesn't want to do the drama no more. She don't want to do the drama with nobody on social media, but she wants to do the drama with Lexi because she don't want Lexi in the picture. Because in her mind, if she separate Lexi from CJ, and they're no longer together, she can go and ask him, hey, baby daddy, can I get like $20? You know what I'm saying? And she ain't got to post her coochie so much on the internet. So, I mean, it's that. I knew that royalty was jealous of Lexi. Not that's an insult to bitches. That's fucking hilarious. Anti now, Alexi went out away, got away, made them both of them. It's like, damn, Charlene, it's 2026. You still doing the same stuff. We already know you broke over there. We already know you struggling over there. You twerking in the parking lot in your mid 30s like it's cute. It's you. She just looks so blah. When you get certain ages of your life, from your 20s all the way up to your 40s, there's a certain way you elevate. If you still doing shit like you in your 20s, you are lost. Don't nobody want your old ass in the club because you done aged out. And all them passes pics and you showing your titties and twerking and rubbing baby oil on your chest is not going to sell anymore. Plus, your kids are getting older, so they're going to see the stuff. Lexi does amazing things for them kids. She should be sending. Remember when they used to have those videos where they had the biological parents send the step parents like gifts cards and Mother's Day and Father's Day cards. She really needs to be on that. It's been 2 years since she went bankrupt, and she's still on some book. That's what I'm saying. It's like she don't know when to quit. She's still going. Everybody that moved on, everybody that elevated. She trying to come on the internet like, oh, I don't want the drama anymore. But then you gonna tell your twins to say what? And let's say you allegedly didn't tell your twins that. Why would your twins lie about some shit like that? Even in Destiny Reacts video, we seen the side eye you gave when Daya brought up Lexi. You don't like it. And it's like, grow up. Grow up. What happened to her who Instagram page? I don't look at her Instagram, so I wouldn't know, honey. Girl, enjoy the movies. She's definitely the problem. And it's gonna continue to get worse. Um, she's lazy, she's not ambitious, she's miserable, and she's bitter. So the kids only look clean when she was CJ and Lexi. Listen, you can tell when people prioritize their children, and you can tell when they don't. Did you see? Okay, so CJ just did a video. CJ just did a video about the twins' birthday, right? He didn't do it on purpose, but the kids is tired, okay? They are tired. Listen, Daya said something about her wanting to go to the arcade. Let me pull that clip up. That shit is hilarious. And he was like, "We doing something else Friday." And the crazy thing is, CJ, he's really trying to co-parent. He's really, really trying to co-parent, but it's really difficult to co-parent with hyenas who are just miserable. And he tells Daya, "We're doing something else Friday. Why don't you have your mom take you to the arcade?" Because she wanted to go to the arcade. Baby, the look Daya gave, like, nigga, is you for real? Wait, let's go to it.
I wait for love.
Hold on, hold on. Oh my God.
February 16th, but their mom just so happened to plan their birthday party the same day, February 16th. They ain't having two parties in the same day. So I'm gonna let their mom take care of that. And on Friday, we have already rearranged the party that we already pre-planned. I mean, like, they was gonna have so much fun. And now they're still gonna have so much fun, but just with their mom. They're gonna come back already filled with fun and entertainment and energy, and they're gonna have even more fun on Friday. And I know that they're gonna have fun because the place I'm taking them is their favorite. They always ask me, and I always say no. Why do I say no? Because sometimes as a parent, we gotta keep these places sacred so that it still means something when we actually do take them. What you laughing at?
I'm going to my favorite place.
What?
I'm going to my favorite place.
Oh, okay. You
I'm
better
going
let.
to go to a place where is with the like the VR thing. Like,
Oh my God! You always want to go play on that VR game. That's the only thing you want to do.
that's my favorite.
No. We're not going there. That's just the arcade there. That's just the arcade. You just went to an arcade. We're going to go to that arcade another day. But on Friday, we're going somewhere else. Maybe your mom will take you to a cool arcade, though, with the VR. Yeah.
Did y'all see her face? She said, "Quit playing with me, man." Wait, wait. Wait. Hold on. Hold on.
Why are you talking like a baby all of a sudden?
Hold on. Oh my God, that was hilarious. I laughed so hard. I said, y'all better stop playing with Daya.
VR game. That's the only thing you want to do.
that's my favorite.
No. We're not going there. That's just the arcade there. That's just the arcade. You just went to an arcade. We're going to go to that arcade another day. But on Friday, we're going somewhere else. Maybe your mom will take you to a cool arcade, though, with the VR.
Yo, yo, they better stop playing with her. They're the twins are always happy when they're with their dad.
Yeah.
Look at her. Quit playing with me, man. Listen, listen. Oh my God. I'm trying to get my voice back, and I just been laughing all weekend and laughing all week. Y'all making it hard for me because Daya was tired, honey. Y'all gonna stop playing the Daya face. Okay. She like, now you know damn well. Like, Dad, for real. Quit playing with me, man. Oh my God. Daya just she listen, I think Daya is gonna be her biggest issue, honestly, because Daya's like, what? Now, Dad. And you know, poor CJ, he try to, we're co-parenting, y'all, everything is cool. And the twins is like, yeah, right. There's about to be a split, a half cake sheet, have some number sixes on the balloons and hot dogs on the grill. Y'all gotta stop playing with Daya, man. Y'all gotta stop playing with Daya. Okay. But Here's the thing: kids are going to pay attention to what both parents are doing, right? Kids always see what a parent is doing, and they know which one to come to for whatever. They know which one to vent to. They know which one to discuss whatever to. They know all of that. She is losing control on how she can. Is Dea still going to court to be put? Is No, girl, the court is over. Where you been? I posted that what, a live or two ago. The twins are going to school. It's still 50-50 custody. Nothing has changed. Nothing has changed. So she did all of that. She went bankrupt. She lost everything for nothing, for some supporters who don't have shit. Isn't that crazy? She lost everything. She lost her car. She lost a place to live. Thank God she finally got another place. She lost everything. And even with her losing everything, she still got time to be a raggedy beach. Make it make sense. It's still not enough for her. But let me tell you what she's going to do. Let me tell you what she's going to do. She's going to put a barrier between her and her children, and they're going to distance themselves from her. Children are different nowadays. They're not just going to accept the bullshit because you their mama or you their grandma. You see, Jalea ass is gone. Jalea comes back periodically to fuck with Charlene just to keep it cool, but she's staying the fuck out the way. Y'all better be pay attention to these fucking kids. Y'all pay, she trying to keep things cool between her and Charlene, but she getting the fuck out of here. But it is what it is. Yeah, she lost everything and she's still cutting up. So she didn't get any child support. She didn't get any nothing. She didn't get nothing. But a bad reputation. Um and this is how we know she lied on CJ yet again. That's what you teaching your kids is to what to call Lexi. Why are you worried about Lexi? Like that's what I'm saying. You allowed your daughter to come on here and say that that man touched your daughter inappropriately, which was a bald-faced lie, and you let her run with that as a mother. You will always be a disgusting human being to me. For real. For real. Ladies like that, they need to be locked up. Cause you don't just put jackets on men. Nah, she didn't move out. She just be out with her friends and shit, traveling, going places, getting braids in her hair and shit. What up, Wild Style? Lost everything lying about her kids graduating and now the twins. Yeah, but you know what? She better have them kids in school. She gave up. She gave up and she lied to her supporters to make them feel good. But at the end of the day, in real life, she was still in hell. I would never put myself in a position where I'm listening to my supporters where I'm down bad. Are you for real? She should have got her nuts out of her pocket and say, listen, y'all, the reality of it is my baby daddy financially can support and help, and we're gonna collab and figure this shit out. She couldn't do that. She felt like her supporters was gonna help me. Them motherfuckers gave her charity shit, like bum bitch shit, when she was supposed to be above that. She was supposed to be above that. She's supposed to be doing vlogs and stuff, and her kids supposed to be having channels, and we supposed to be seeing Jalea post and all this other stuff. In my personal opinion, Jalea is still lazy. She just having fun. There's no structure there. So when she gets older and she ages the fuck out, she gonna be lost just like her mama, and they're gonna all go back to what they know, which is going to passes and OnlyFans. That's gonna be all they know. She hasn't taught her daughter anything. They do stuff for a little bit and stop. You can't do that. As soon as I get off this live, I gotta go do some other stuff. Like it don't stop. You gotta keep going. The hustle is real. And CJ has been posting consistently. He has been doing his thing.
What's the arcade?
Yeah. Child. CJ needs to stop playing with the kids. I know he's trying to be, supportive. Yes, my girl Peyton Charles is back on the scene and I love it. Yes, I'm gonna do a video. We're gonna do a live about that soon. We got some updates. We got some updates. I'm so glad to see her back posting. Video was perfect. Okay, brought in 2026 right. All the people that should be posting content right now for me are posting content. I got one more person that I need to post a little bit more content on YouTube, and then I'll have my year complete. But it's coming. It's coming. So yeah. Um, but yeah, he's posted consistently and he's doing his thing. And I'm happy for him. I'm happy for Peyton. I'm just happy for people who just come on here and just do them. The problem with a lot of the trolls that be hating on CJ and like Peyton and a lot of these other the queen of accountability, a lot of these content creators who be putting in the work, they're jealous because they can't do it. You get what I'm saying? And what Lexi and what CJ got going on, they'll never understand. Teach right and time teach your children to be disrespectful and yeah, that's what I'm saying. But if they're telling her I'm not doing that, now your kids are calling you immature as a parent. Now that they know right and wrong, they know you tripping. So you a grown woman trying to convince your kids to do some bad shit, and they parenting you like, Mama, that's not right. Do you see how that works? Now your kids are parenting you. That's embarrassing. I hate that the tea rooms are dragging CJ for his videos. I feel like he taking us through a timeline, maybe a change. CJ is posted because he know people are going to talk about it. If you heard CJ in this video, he said he don't care what nobody be saying about him. It brings him more views. Everybody watching and talking trash. The people who talk trash about you be your biggest supporters. Think about it. You got the fucking Mucinex booger and the Mucinex booger part two over there talk about CJ every day. They keep him alive. You get what I'm saying? You got two big back motherfuckers who scratching and surviving like they on good times. Talk about this nigga on shit they can never obtain. They can never obtain the lifestyle that he has or even close to it, even a little bit. But they talking about him. The T pages is gonna hate because the T pages is some bitter hyenas themselves. It's just what it is. They don't like them because they remind them of a nigga that fucked them over that they allowed to happen. So that's on them. Anyway, hold on. What up, Samantha? I don't ever expect the T pages to hold anybody accountable because that's not what give them views. I think what I've seen with a lot of these content creators out here, a lot of them, even the reaction channels, they go with what their supporters want. They lose who they are and they go with what their supporters want because they see the dollars that YouTube provide and they just go with that and it's no longer authentic. That's why a lot of reaction channels I unfortunately unsubscribe to because they're not being true to themselves. And you can do whatever you want, get your money. But once money starts becoming, don't get me wrong, I know you're on YouTube for money, but once money becomes the priority and you lost the plot, I'm no longer interested. So uh, the hater's gonna hate and the ghost is gonna rise. Yeah, and it's happening now. CJ has been posting consistently on both channels. I wouldn't even be surprised come the end of this year that So Cool Family channel is going to get to 100,000 subscribers, and um, that's how you clap back. You feel me? You continuously post because the goal of YouTube is as long as you post consistently, YouTube gonna fuck with you. That's just what it is. If you're not posting that much, that's why a lot of my videos don't reach because I slowed down posting. I prioritized or other things. So, but when YouTube sees that you post consistently, eventually you'll get there. That's the trick to it. You just got to keep going. Make yourself interesting. That's what it is. But a lot of them people don't get it. A lot of them be stuck in certain content sectors and they can't wiggle out of it. But I've seen a lot of people like PJ and a couple of other content creators do other content and they thrive. Des, like it's a lot of other things that they're doing other outside of CJ So Cool, and they're thriving. You get what I'm saying? Those people who hate on CJ, that's all they care to talk about. They couldn't wait for that nigga to post. Fat ass dick was wet waiting on that nigga to post. And that's crazy. That nigga more obsessed with CJ than the big bitch he with. And I hate that for him. But I mean, it is what it is. You know, when you broke and you poor, you got to talk about a nigga to get a few coins. I guess that's the life you chose. You feel me? I can't relate. But Juju, take that to your room, buddy. I think I found my groove scenes at YouTube Shorts because I'm always at 1K, and that's from Shorts. Sometimes it goes to Shorts, sometimes it goes to the actual videos. I created 3 channels to talk about other stuff. Yeah, that's what the lead attorney did. He has like his channel where he talk about things, and then he got that backdoor channel where he talk about the fuckery. You have to sometimes. Is Lexi pregnant? No, no, she's not. They would have announced that if she was. Contrary to popular belief, people don't keep those secrets if they've already announced it before. Anti, you see my content. I said 17XL family. The male always got CJ in his mouth, and his lady crazy for letting him. Shit, they both want it. If he could just go and skeet in both their mouths while they both sit down and take turns, they would enjoy it. They'd be in heaven. It is what it is. You know, you got ice cream racism on here, spreading false rumors. Don't even know. I love when I watch people make content about a situation they have no idea about. And I just let them have it. Cause why spoil the surprise? I seen where somebody said CJ Lambo got repoed. I laughed so hard. I was like, oh, did it? Okay. Got all the receipts and don't got all the receipts. It's crazy. Yeah, keep it go get back posting. Get back posting. All right, so I'm gonna get on what's she doing now. What's up, Ray? Ray, you seen Peyton posted. Ah, ah, ah. Yes, Peyton posted. Um, I lost my voice, so excuse me. I'm trying to get it back. I promise I will. Well, she's been telling the twins to call Lexi a white bitch because what she's trying to do is she's trying to cause a divide between CJ and Lexi. It's not going to work. And she's trying to cause a divide. So she's telling them to call her a white bitch. She's trying to educate them to disrespect Lexi, and it's not working because they already know what Lexi brings to the table. So Lexi made a post about it. Yeah, Lexi made a post about it. They claim that he got evicted. They always say that he got evicted. And he go from next place to next place to next place to next place. Like they always say that. Meanwhile, back at the ranch. Yes, we love Peyton Charles over here. I got an update about that too. What kind of mother teaches their children that, and what kind for your children to be like, that's not right. Like that ain't I'm not I ain't feeling that, mama. That's embarrassing. For your child to check you for being a buffoon. That is embarrassing. That's really embarrassing. I'd never be surprised when Charlene hit these lows because she has nothing. She has absolutely nothing. She tries to pretend on her channel. She looks stressed. She looked like she back smoking again. And she got to slow down with that. She knows she got health issues. I don't know why. You know what? Let me mind my business. What I will say about that situation is God don't bless no mess. And you keep continuously trying to get your twins to do something and be something they're not. And now your children are going to go to school with other kids, and other people are going to get to witness your parenting. Girl, not smoking crack. Stop it. what kind of mother teaches their children such a thing? The type of mother who's still bitter. And CJ trying to be nice, trying to be cordial. I don't understand why he keep apologizing to that River Roach. Because it's content. Because it's content, and he know y'all will believe him. Listen, you just hit the like button and keep it moving. He know the T page is gonna talk about. Listen, CJ been on the internet a long time, and this is the man of controversy. He just had so much controversy with so many content creators. He know what he doing, and that's why Lexi not saying nothing because she know what he doing. But if y'all don't know what he doing, I mean, y'all gonna have that sentiment. But if they clap back at her with "you're a beat for teaching us that," that would be disrespectful to her. But, Charlene can try, but now you're leaving. I don't think the twins really like their mama like that. And let me explain that because people feel like you shouldn't say that because they birthed her. But kids have their own mind and their own personality. They love their mama, but they don't feel their mama all the time. You know what I'm saying? Because look how she presents herself. Look how she acts. Instead of loving on me and taking care of me as a parent, you worried about Lexi. Lexi don't talk about you when we go to daddy house. Lexi talks about us. Lexi asks us what we want to do. Lexi teaches us things. Lexi plays games with us. Lexi will play and dress up and all these other things. She'll do all that. So why do you want us to hate this lady who's taking care of us so much? Why would you want us to hate on a lady who every time she sees us, she gives us so much love on and off the internet? That's not going to make sense to a child. These kids are not idiots. They're not buffoons. So it's not going to make sense. If Lexi was bad to those kids, it probably would work, but she's not. So since she's not bad to the kids, they're not going to agree with it. It's going to confuse them. But when they're with their mother and they're seeing that they're being treated poorly when they're around their mother, they're going to have a different perspective. And it's not going to end the way she think it is. It's another cautionary tale adding itself once again. Hold on, y'all. Let me scroll up. Let me scroll up. How do you find the time to teach your children negative things when you don't have nothing to do? When you have nothing going on? Hello, y'all see Kamari did it first with the "I'm getting put out." Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Like they say all types of stuff. I'm getting put out. This is the worst day ever. All types of stuff. Y'all keep. I just be like, oh look, it's content. Because if you know if you really pay attention to what is being said, you be like, oh okay, that's what's up. They do that f with her. They bring her up a lot. They love Lexi. They do not give a fuck with her. They don't fuck with her a lot. They just be, you know. And let me tell you something. Him being cordial, if there was ever a situation, and y'all listen to me, and y'all make sure y'all read between these lines so we can stop having this conversation. If it ever comes a time where they have to go back to court, this type of stuff is going to be brought up about how cordial CJ was as a father. When the kids go back and look at this, they're going to see how cordial their father was. The problem with a lot of women is when they want to go to war, we ready to cut off heads. But as men can't do that. Men got to come in apologetic and do the right thing. So when Daya comes back to these videos and when baby CJ go back to these videos, they'll say, yeah, dad was tripping. He was coming at my mom pretty hard, but he stopped down for us. CJ being cool with Charlene, it ain't for us. That's his baby mama. You get what I'm saying? He got to deal with this booger wolf for the rest of his life. So y'all got to give that man grace. He got to deal with her until she put herself in a position to where she lose those kids forever. He has to deal with her. And even if she does that, he has to support their mental state because their mom's a raggedy bitch. He has to help them through that. CJ ain't got time to be going back and forth with her. because she don't stop. You see what she doing now to Lexi unprovoked. She don't stop. So why even bother? She don't have shit. Why go back and forth with somebody so insignificant? Why? Y'all better pay attention and read the room. That's their mother at the end of the day. And until they become older and they really just set in like, I'm not even fucking with that, it's just gonna be what it's gonna be. CJ don't need to get on her. He did enough. He got his bread from it, and it's time to move on. If she want to be bitter and still be a broke bitch and have to sell her titties and put oil on them, that's her business. Yeah, she was trolling. It was promo. Kamari wasn't gonna get put out, but she knew people was gonna talk about it. Do you know how funny that is for these grown ass T pages to put some shit out like that and really believe that? It's hilarious because it's like she playing y'all too. Y'all let a teenager fuck y'all mind up for no reason. She said she got put out. She said Nike put her out. They think that's content. And they did a video about it at their old ass age. That means they have no discernment. Just whores for the internet. You definitely got to do that. And it's even worse than that, Dread Mike. It's not even the fact that he hit it raw. He paid for her to have those twins. She got an IVF and her tubes were tied. So he paid for them to get untied. It's a whole clusterfuck. Yes, it was oil or water or some shit she was doing, bouncing them motherfuckers. I was like, ugh, y'all gotta stop sending me shit. Y'all be making me nauseous. Ugh, ghetto. Anti, I got something to tell you. Smoking her veneers and plaque on her teeth. You know what? Kamari knows how to get the numbers up. Yeah, and she had people talking and she made her money. Y'all don't ever want to become like a fool where people just use you for the game. I bet he wish he didn't do that. He love his kids though. You know, it's like when we as mothers have children and we don't always get along with the person we have kids with, we still love our children. PJ already sent them to you. I thought I sent it to you. I got you. I don't even think I have those pics anymore. I'm gonna be honest with you. I was like, ugh, ugh. So from now on, y'all, when y'all get those pictures, send them to PJ. Don't send them to me. I don't want to see none of that. That's a hard pass for me. Just disgusting. I just the look in her face is so tragic. Like even in the photos, if you look at her face, it looks like this is my life, you guys. He said, I was kidding. I don't want to see them shits. Oh, okay, well, I heard you. It's a quick $10. But what I'm saying is like you're denigrating yourself to that, and your supporters love it because that's who your supporters are. They'll toot it and boot it for a quick buck quickly, even the men over there. So I mean, it is what it is. She ran through. The reality of it is Charlene is ran through. So all that Rico was going to support her shit, dead. That Prince Charming not going to come because Prince Charming has to be willing to deal with a woman with two different baby daddies and five kids. Girl, more like yuck. You get what I'm saying? And her supporters is like, yes, queen. Are they buying them pictures? Child, the ghetto. Just the bottom of the barrel. I can't. I can't. But I do want to discuss the topic that we were discussing last night because it was super late. She looking for Diddy or Natalie from Bad Girls Club to take her to Dubai to get. You know what? You know what, Ray? You be right a lot of times, so I'm gonna just go with that. But anyway, yeah, I'm telling you now, Charlene and her twins, if she don't get it together and straighten up and really just be a mom and be there for your kids, they're not gonna fuck with her for real. And if she doesn't do right by them children while they're in school and the school notices, she's gonna have bigger problems. Her problems are gonna become bigger and bigger and bigger. She's gonna have to sell more titty pics and stuff and twerk videos in order to make sure her kids have the lifestyle that they need that she tried to take from them. Yes, male hyenas, definitely. Two baby daddies, five kids, no nosy mom, and brother in the bushes. Yeah, it's too much. Ain't nobody. Charlene is aged out, and she's just now realizing that it's younger girls circulating every day. Even Ruby Rose, nobody cares about anymore. Like, there, women, younger women show up every single day. It's always a different girl, and men are getting tired of them because it's always the same thing. It's always them twerking. It's always them doing stuff. A lot of men are getting tired. So now women are going to have to start going back to the basics, which is providing substance versus just what you got on your body. Because all them procedures that she got done to her financially now, she can't even keep up. Once it falls off and it fades, she don't have the money to replace it. She don't have the money to fix it. That's why her shit look lopsided and fucked up now. You got to have the money to be able to keep up with that shit. If you don't have the money to keep up with it, that's what you get from it. And I'm telling you, she could have had a better life than that. So PJ got me laughing. Yeah. So I mean, it is what it is. But like I was saying about last night, hold on, let me get my life together, y'all. Can I? How do I do this? Copy. Well, Lexi's a realtor, so she got money to do the stuff that Charlene can't. And I guess, I get it. That could be frustrating. Y'all hit the link because I'm gonna switch it up a little bit. Regular men are tired of regular women taking advice from BBL influencers. They live Lexi, Charlene to terrible. You know what? Not the bitch ain't shit. Where's T6? She kept dropping the price down to show him them crusty areolas. All right, y'all. I got a guest here. We gonna finish discussing what we was talking about last night. We got somebody who wants to clear their name of the situation, and I'm curious. What up, Pop?
How you doing?
Hey,
Hey everybody. I wanna
hold on,
be
y'all. Wait a minute. So, Eva, let me hold on. My husband's up, so we know he got to join.
okay. And y'all can ask questions after I say what I gotta say.
Okay, hold on. Let me
No
add
problem
her
with
up.
answering questions.
All right, go right ahead. So, Eva.
But I wanna tell
I can't hear myself.
I wanna tell everything from the beginning to the end of when the end is why everything went haywire. So in the beginning, it was a room. Michelle found me on Dez's live. Okay. I was over on Dez's live just listening. I seen her and we had exchanged Instagrams and phone numbers and we were friends just talking back and forth for months now, y'all. Months. And she kept asking me to get on her live and I wouldn't do it, y'all. I refused. I said, no, that's not my lifestyle. I'm a real motherfucking hood ass motherfucking female. And my mouth is too slick. So she kept asking. And finally I said, okay, I'll come over there. So I got in her chat and watched in her chat for a while. She was like, no, I need you on the panel. I need you on the panel. I said, no, I can't do that. So she was like, we can make a character. We can make a character and you can be whoever you want to be just so they don't know who you are. Please, please get up here and help me because Cap is getting on my nerves and I need somebody to help me. And the way you talk is what he needs. So it was me, Naya, boss lady telling the truth, and Herbert and Michelle all in a group chat. So they all five knew So Evo was not So Evo. We all knew that I was making up. Let me tell you like this before I get started. 60 to 70% of that was me, was real shit. But the other shit to keep motherfuckers from knowing who I was the embellishing shit. That was the shit I was telling that, like, for one, my mother does own a catering company. I do cook. But owning trucks and everything else, that was embellishing for Michelle. But everybody knew that So Evo was a lie. The name was a lie. And to tell y'all the truth, who I was and who I am, I own my own business. And there was crossed out customs is my business. I made Nike's motherfucking shower curtain. That was me. I have my own business, but she didn't want me to tell who I was. So, and I didn't want to get up there because everybody was getting doxxed. And I told her, I'm not a friendly person. I don't play those games. And that's why she told me to make up a person and she rode with it. Like the first time she wanted me to say I sent her money, Carlos had just got a big pack from his motherfucking disability check where he got almost $10,000. So they ended like they had that I sent them motherfucking boss lady know the truth. Look in the chat, ask her. It's true. She posted pictures of holding that money saying I sent it to her. I didn't send her a dime, but they wanted to have that done so that Cap would get mad and she would get a reaction from Cap. And she got that reaction because he started getting angry because I was giving them money and I was not giving them shit. They were the ones pretending like they had money that I was giving it to them, but it was really Carlos's disability money. He got that big lump sum back, and that was Carlos's money. So I kept riding with it. Okay, I know it was wrong, but I didn't want nobody to know who I was. I didn't want nobody to motherfucking dox me, but I did get on camera with certain people. TNT, I got on camera with you when I helped you fix your fire stick. So for them to say I'm old, nah, baby, I'm not old. I'm not older than you, Michelle. So we're going to finish this off. We're going to go on down. And me talking about, I do have grandchildren. I have 2 boys, 2 grandsons. When people asking that question, I do have 2 children. I never killed nobody. I never been to jail. All that was real. My granddaddy was that motherfucking nigga because he left us all some motherfucking money and I ain't broke, nigga. For one, Michelle, I've been holding money because I told you I was going to pay for you to write a book. And I've been waiting for you to do that because I had the money to pay for your book. You just wouldn't do it, and I kept trying to encourage you. I wrote motherfucking chapters for you. I said, we're going to get this motherfucking book together. So, I'm telling you now, she knew that So Evo wasn't real because she started So Evo. So since you started So Evo, I'm going to give you So Evo today. Okay? So let's move on. So since you want to go and talk about I'm this fraud, that fraud, this fraud, baby, tell me why you called my motherfucking phone at 6 in the morning whispering, So Evo, So Evo. I'm like, what the fuck you whispering for? What's wrong? I had to call the police on Carlos. He was getting too aggressive with me. I said, what the fuck is wrong? He hid his weed from himself and he started getting aggressive because he said I had it. He came in here and woke me up, scaring me. I had to call the police. And I'm like, what the fuck? Why the fuck are you scared of this nigga? So she was like, the police came and calmed him down, but I just needed somebody to talk to. So we went to bed. I wake up in the morning, I call her, are you okay? She says, he woke up this morning and found his weed. He apologized, but he hid my cigarettes from me. Nigga, y'all playing motherfucking hide and go seek over in that motherfucker. So let's jump back into So Evo. So you said So Evo lies a lot. Okay, I lied a lot because who told me to lie? Boss lady, was I told to lie?
That you and Michelle came up with that character. I ain't know nothing about it. Like,
exactly,
you know,
but everybody knew the character, correct?
Mm-hmm.
And Michelle knew everything that I was saying was a lie because she told me I could do it, right? She told me to piss Cap off, didn't she?
Yeah.
So I made up all that shit to piss that motherfucker off and talk my shit. So if anybody lied, I say I lied. But my story about in ATL, no, nigga, that's my life. You're not going to say that's a lie because that's not a motherfucking lie. Because there is motherfucking videos. I told y'all motherfuckers 2 weeks before Woody got on the motherfucking YSL case and told them motherfuckers about the motherfucking murder. I mean, unaliving at the motherfucking gaming house. I told it 2 weeks ahead of time because I was there. I didn't know who did it, but I was there. So let's keep going. Boss lady. See, I'm glad my witness is up here because if you say I'm lying, I got somebody. Okay, I'm calming down, boss lady, ma'am. So did we or did we not get a motherfucking phone call, a video chat when Michelle went to motherfucking Vegas? Did she or did she not show Kenneth's motherfucking refrigerator with nothing in it but some bones in a bowl of motherfucking a old rotisserie chicken? And she showed us and said, this motherfucker ain't got shit in his motherfucking refrigerator. Look at this. And we said she was wrong.
Yeah, that's true. I told her that.
Showing her son's motherfucking refrigerator. Showing the motherfucking refrigerator. And then said that she had to buy them pizzas and food because they didn't have none. The kids kept eating up everything. And she, some type of mother, when she went to CJ's house for that baptism, she actually walked out there in front of everybody and said that, CJ, what is Jalea talking about on you writing on her back and essaying her in front of all of these people? And CJ told her, Kenneth, get your mama. Get your motherfucking mama. And made her get out of his motherfucking house. So when she went back over to Kenneth's house, Kenneth read her for filth. And then CJ, before he got on the plane, he wrote her a motherfucking letter and Lexi, cussing her out. But she said, Lexi, let's get on Lexi. I'm sorry, Lexi, but Michelle said when she came to the airport, your mama told her, Robin, told her that you were at the casino with your sugar daddy that CJ has no idea about. And Lexi was, that's why she didn't come and greet Michelle, because she was with a man.
Well, we don't know that to be true, and it
Well,
is.
I'm just saying what she said. It might
But
not be true, but I'm telling my truth.
what you're saying about what happened with CJ at the table and stuff, I know all about that. So you're
Yeah.
definitely
So
definitely not lying about that. Miss Brady
so
always said that to her.
and hold on, let me say this to Anti. Let me tell you, she said she didn't know if her son really did touch Jalea. She was on the fence about it.
I believe that. I believe that.
And I was like, I would never in my motherfucking life do no shit like that to my son. I wouldn't say that. That's why you said what you said to him. Okay, so let's move on. She told me the reason why Jinx's motherfucking channel got deleted, in her words, Reedy Michelle Brady's words were that CJ allegedly deleted motherfucking Jinx's channel so that that he could be bigger than Jinx and made Jinx start all over. She said he a petty bitch.
Damn.
Wow.
So, oh yeah, I ain't got to lie about nothing. This is what you told me. And you should have left me alone because I wasn't saying nothing about you. But hold on, Anti, I want to ask this question before I jump back into me. I was told that I got on all of y'all panels and was talking bad about Michelle before today. Have I been over here?
That's a lie. That's a lie.
I think.
Hold on. Let me scroll up to what Jasmine said. She has the right to second guess if her son could have done it or not. Well, that's what happens when you don't raise your child and you don't know the child you raise because you've been
Damn.
absent because you've been on drugs and you've been doing who knows what. That's what happens when you don't know what you did as a mother, supported your children, right? Because you can say that, but if you are paying attention and you're actually looking at what's going on, you would know that's a lie.
Okay.
Jasmine, do you believe that happened when Charlene, during the whole time, during those text messages, was keeping it cool with CJ, really trying to be down with CJ and have a cool parenting relationship with him after Daya broke her arm? Would you truly believe some shit like that? You gotta be. That's what I don't like. Shit like that. If y'all not using y'all brains and y'all just saying it because y'all just saying shit and y'all not looking at the facts, you already lost the plot. We're not going to put a jacket on somebody who didn't do no weird shit like that. Mind you, Charlene just reposted a video, that old video of CJ texting talking about can we be cool on her TikTok. If this man touched your daughter, why are you posting this man at all? Why are you talking to this man? Why aren't you taking all of this information to the court so your twins will not be in his care? Let's use our brains. This information that was out, Miss Brady knew as well. So why in the flying flib would she need to second guess anything if she sees the facts for herself? The time she went off from that airport, she already had that information. They already discussed it. So, in my personal opinion, and this is what I truly believe, and my husband called it last night, Miss Brady is jealous for people who get bigger than her. Think about it. From So Evil to Boss Lady to Heidi, everybody that she linked up saying, help me, help me, help me. ended up becoming more entertaining and bigger than her. They kept the platform going. When nobody coming to see Miss Brady for real, for real. So Evil, Boss Lady, and everybody on that panel kept the content going. They made it interesting. When Heidi was doing her thing, Heidi was about to have a boxing match. Everybody was on Heidi's channel. It was lit. The second Miss Brady feels like somebody is getting bigger than her, she cuts him out the deck. So all that shit she talking about her son, pot meet kettle. Pot meet kettle. So of course she was gonna fall out with So Evil and everybody else, because every time they get bigger, she like her buddy the Mucinex booger. Every time somebody gets bigger than them, they get narcissistic. It's the same shit happened with Bill Cabbins. Bill Cabbins stepped on the scene. Big Bat got jealous of that nigga because he rose right to the top and surpassed his ass. He couldn't handle. He couldn't handle it. I knew the fallout was coming. I knew the fallout was coming. These are these type of people. And that's why Miss Brady was on that recording upset about PJ doing the most. Y'all really got to think about the people that y'all surround yourself with and take a really, really, really good look.
Okay.
Well, I'm not saying he did anything. What I'm saying is, as a mother, you don't know your child once they hell, she didn't know her child when he was a child because she wasn't there. What are we talking about? As a mother, you know your child. I don't care what nobody say.
Right by my car, the grandma and the grandma was the great grandma and the grandma raised him.
Right. When you know your child, if you have a relationship with your child as an adult, you know what they're capable of. Yeah.
I'm gonna tell y'all right now. If y'all kids are grown or whatever, y'all have children, are y'all gonna pass around your child's porno tape?
Bitch.
Or y'all gonna pass around your son's porno tape?
Hell
Because
to the fuck now.
I got a motherfucking inbox video from her showing her son and Lexi in a car having intercourse, and she told me, look, he ain't even hard. How a mother gonna tell me to look at her son's thing?
Ooh, child, the ghetto.
So I sent the video. I'm gonna tell you like this. I sent the video to OC. I sent it to Robin. I sent it to Boss Lady. I said, Michelle sent me this. Y'all see this? And did I not send it to y'all? I sent it to y'all because she sent it to me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
She sent it to me. Yes, that was from Michelle. Where else would I get it from? Michelle says she got it from Ashanti, but she still passed it to me. But let's get
disgusted.
Nancy gonna put that up there. I am disgusted.
What kind of damn fuckery? Ain't no way I'm looking at my damn son's Peter.
We saw the video. There is a video. But OC, I see you in the chat. I read your message. I'm not to jump off subject before I go. OC, did you hear my message I sent you? Because the message I got from you, it was kind of disturbing, so I had to tell you some truth. When Michelle got hurt on her job, and I had to take over her show while she was on the injured reserve, she had me begging like a motherfucking. Now, if I'm supposed to have money, why am I begging motherfuckers for cash apps? And that was my motherfucking character with money. I felt motherfucking stupid asking for fucking cash apps. Y'all should have caught that shit then. So when she told me that OC was the one that started this, she ain't sent the cash app. Can you do me a favor and call her and see if she's still gonna send me a cash app? So I sent OC. I called OC. I called you. OC said she was getting ready to take a bath and she'll send it after she gets finished. So OC never sent it. So Michelle told me to ask her again. So OC finally sent it. Okay. I never asked OC how much money she sent Michelle. But Michelle, I said, Michelle, did you get the money from OC? Did she finally send it? She said, yeah. She sent me that funky $20.
Bitch.
I said, what? She said, yeah. She said she could have kept that funky $20. I thought she was
Oh
stealing money.
no.
She
I'd be
said,
like, send me that goddamn $20 back, shit.
she said, Damien sent me $20, but I know he ain't got no money. But OC,
Hold on. This a bullshit. Call Michelle. Let them both talk about what, Naya. First of all, Naya, I don't fuck with Miss Brady. Let's be clear. I don't know what this thing is between you and Miss Brady where you feel like you got to cape for her and take care of her. But the way that lady dog walked you it's crazy work to me. It's crazy work to me. She has the same pattern.
She got to say
Hold on. She has the same pattern that she do to everybody else. And you talk about let Miss Brady talk. You talk about the same motherfucker who been lying to lie, who called Des a bitch, who said why the fuck PJ got 100K views. Explain to me why she's credible.
But why? I want to know this. Why did she get to say what she had to say on her platform, and I'm supposed to be quiet? I'm only supposed to talk when she talks.
I don't know her, but they both did. She already said that. Watch the playback. She already admitted to both of them lying. She already admitted to that. She already said who she was. We did already put all that on the table because I told So Evil, I said, when you come on the internet, just tell the truth. Period.
And that's what I'm doing. Naya, you should know, just like Boss Lady, you should know that that was a made-up character, and we all knew she was out. So Evil was made up. I'm not lying and saying I didn't make her up, but Michelle knew it. Michelle knew it.
Well, I ain't in the shit, but that made up character, that is fucking true. We always laughing at that shit. And then
Boss Lady made the IG together, and we laughed about that because somebody came in talking about it.
Yeah.
I was asleep when her live was going on. I blocked her. I deleted her. I was moving on with myself, Naya. I hadn't said a word, but I was told that I was on everybody's panel. I was calling people, and I hadn't done none of that. I had not done nothing but stay to myself. I said, I'm going to tell y'all what jumped this off yesterday. I sent Michelle a text message telling her I would never expose her for nothing, and I wanted to just leave it all alone. And I told her I would never tell what she said about Carlos, Margaret, TT, and Damien. I would leave it alone. She took that and went and started trying to tell my story before I could tell it, but I wasn't going to tell it. I was done. I hadn't said nothing. I had been in my bed living my life. So to say I was saying something, that was a lie. Because I talked to 4 people, and 4 people, I'm not Aquafina, and that's another thing. Hey, Beats, that's another thing. I was sitting on the porch, had just got my hair done. We was calling everybody because I was showing my hair. I was on the porch with her at my house, and she was on the phone. She was like, oh my God, Aquafina's texting me saying she's on Discord, and she was over there in Capsule Discord. How am I Aquafina when motherfucking she sat here talking to that bitch? She introduced me to Aquafina when I first met her. She said, this is my heavy hitter. Nigga, she sent me and Cam pictures of a motherfucker talking about this is Aquafina is standing in so-and-so's yard with these guns. Look at her. Cam, am I lying? Nigga, don't come at me like that. I did not know that lady. She introduced me to that lady. Nigga, I've been on the panel and that lady been talking while we was all up on the panel talking too.
So why don't y'all go live and expose
Yeah.
each other?
Yeah,
Glad
I was not exposing shit. I was in my house. I got woke up to last night talking about Michelle was exposing me. And I'm sitting there trying to talk to everybody like, what the fuck is going on? Nobody would talk to me. Nobody.
Naya, you should have been left because, like I said, the way you were treated and the way you were demonized. Remember, Miss Brady came on here saying you were trying to take over her channel. Same thing she said was so evil. I just want you to pay attention to the pattern.
I didn't want her
you
channel.
spent her money and look how she treated you. Now OC got funky $20. OC, send me your funky $20.
Nigga, while everybody's playing, look, I never did nothing to Margaret, never. And for Margaret to believe her, whatever she told you, Margaret, I'm gonna say it to you. Whatever she said to you is a lie, because you can talk to me. But that motherfucking lady said she calls you Miss Know-It-All. That motherfucker know-it-all. She always, can't nobody say shit about motherfucking Krishan. That motherfucker. So Evil said the same thing to me as well. That was crazy. I just feel like all should take true. I am taking true accountability. I'm saying I had a fake character, Naya. I had a fake character that I helped a so-called friend build her channel up. While she was down, I was the one taking over her channel so she could lay down, talking about she's hurt. I stood there and did all that. I was sick. I was tired. But I did that. I'm taking accountability right now. Nigga, I was wrong for talking and lying to y'all on that channel to help Michelle. I didn't want to do it, but I did it. I was a motherfucking character.
Really, Naya? Girl, you got 5 minutes, ma'am.
But I
gotta go.
I'm telling y'all now what jumped all this off.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
You probably at work.
That's way. No.
I'm sorry. Look, I'm gonna tell y'all like this. I am sorry for entertaining this shit for so long, but it made me feel good to make somebody mad like Cap. Okay? Because that's what she wanted. We laughed about it. I got to speak my motherfucking mind and talk crazy to motherfuckers because I like to do that. I'm from motherfucking Indiana. I'm from the ATL. I'm a mixture, nigga. But I like to talk that shit. But I'm telling y'all now, I didn't do this on my own. I was told to help a person because they felt like somebody was taking over. And
Naya got on the phone call, so I don't know if she'll hear you, but she'll watch the playback.
But getting back to why all this jumped off, Michelle had to cover her ass, okay? Y'all, she had to cover her ass. She got caught in a motherfucking lie, and she had to cover her ass, and so she threw me under the bus.
What she lied about?
This is what happened. I was talking to Michelle me and Michelle were talking on the phone. Okay. I'll get to TT in a minute because we talked later on. But me and Michelle were talking on the phone, and Michelle was kind of baiting me because we started talking about Christmas and this, that, and other. And she was like, "You still ain't got your Christmas? They still ain't sent you nothing?" And I was like, "No. Why? What you got to tell me?" And I heard it in her voice. She wanted to tell me something. And I kept saying, "What you got to tell me?" And she was like, No. I'm just saying. Damn. I said, it is. It's January. It's It's January now, nigga. So she was like, she said, here's the battery pack, y'all. She said, well, before she told me this, I had a conversation with TT a couple of days or a week ago, and it was about Boss Lady. I'm not gonna say what it was, but it was about Boss Lady.
You can say what it was. Say what it was, because you never knew nothing about that shit. I want everybody to hear that shit.
Okay. Well,
everybody think you lied on certain shit and you ain't.
Okay.
That's a
Well,
Boss Lady.
I was told that Boss Lady had a leak in her basement.
Not a leak. Say what you said.
No, I haven't got to that part yet.
Okay.
I'm talking about TT first, so it'll blend in with that, so they understand why she said what she said. Okay. So TT told me that they were trying to help Boss Lady because she had a flood, and I was like, flood? Boss Lady ain't had no flood. I just seen Boss Lady's house. They over there painting her house. Her mama's over there. And she was like, no, she had a flood. And we want to help her because the babies need, we want to help with the baby's Christmas. And I was like, oh, hell no. If I'm not getting my birthday present, fuck no. Y'all, hell no. That's my exact words. So that went on. So we moved on from that. So now Michelle. So Michelle was like, you know what? I think TT gave Boss Lady money for those kids' Christmas. What? I said, nigga, don't play with me. I think I'm telling you, why would TT get mad at Boss Lady? Why would she get mad? And I'm like, and I got to thinking, y'all, she putting the batteries in my back. And I'm thinking, because this is why I got mad, because I for one, I never paid Lenny and TT's rent. That's a lie. For that motherfucker to say that shit, they have been so sweet to me. We both did equal stuff for each other, and that is a lie. Okay? So for somebody to say that shit, that's a lie. But Michelle, when Michelle told me that she thinks TT bought Boss Lady's kids Christmas, I got hyped. I said, fuck no. What the fuck? I ain't even got no motherfucking birthday present or no motherfucking Christmas, and I did all this shit. I said, fuck that shit. I said, we could have at least got me something. He's still working. You over here telling me that they gave her money? And I said, oh, hell no, I got to call TT right now. I got to go. I got to call TT. She said, no. TT is stressed out right now. Please don't tell. No. Just wait till she go back to work. Then you can have a conversation with her. Please, So Evo, please. I started calming down. I said, okay. I said, damn, that's some fucked up shit, Michelle. That's fucked up. And so I said, you know what? I gotta go. I gotta go lay down. So I got off the motherfucking phone with her, laid down. About 6:30, 7 o'clock in the morning, TT calls me and asked me, so Evo, I thought we was better than that. You could have told me this shit and then start saying stuff. And I'm like, what? So I'm like, oh no, this is my story to tell. This is my motherfucking story to tell. You are not about to tell my motherfucking story. So TT hung up. I called Michelle. I said, Michelle, you wouldn't let me tell TT how I was feeling yesterday, but you went and told my motherfucking story? She said, no. Tasha tricked me. I'm like, how Tasha fucking tricked you? What the fuck? She gonna say, Tasha told me you was talking about me. I said, what the fuck? I'm talking about you. What I say? She said, Tasha told me that you said, I always tell you nobody wants you on my panel, and you still, I said, that ain't talking about you because you did say it. I know, but Tasha tricked me. I said, how the fuck she tricked you? She said she did. And then she started saying, you know what? Her voice changed. You know what? People shouldn't tell me stuff. People shouldn't tell me shit online. I'm tired of this. I'm tired of this. Nobody should tell me shit. And I'm like, motherfucker, you can't take accountability for shit for what you just did. She said, I'm tired of this. So evil, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Nigga, I hung up on that motherfucker and I blocked that motherfucker. Because she started that whole motherfucking shit. And she could have let me tell TT when she put that battery in my back and I was going to tell TT the whole motherfucking thing. But she knew what I was getting ready to do. And so she went behind my back and started lying. I'm on panels. I'm over here talking to this person. I ain't talked to a motherfucker.
Excuse me. Hi, Auntie, how are you? I'm not trying to come up here and disrespect your live, but I'm just going to tell my truth.
Say your
Because,
piece.
because this right here, I don't do this internet stuff. Everybody know I'm not no internet kind of person. And so even you should know me by now. For real. I don't do this. For me to be pulled in this mess, like it's first of all, I can't even believe you would even think that when I have done stuff for you beyond, if I want to help anybody, that girl had kids in her house. I asked everybody to come together. I have helped everybody.
And I said it. But like I said,
so let me finish, please, because I'm going to address this and then I'm gone. Because I don't do this. For one, I got a call from you about we was going to do the stick or whatever. You start talking about some popcorn and that you and Traisha had a conversation.
Which we talked today.
And which I said, that was all about the popcorn. Why are we even talking about the popcorn? Because I sent everybody a thank you. I got on my live because it was for my daughter's step scene. I got up there and I asked everybody to help because it was for the kids. And I said, thank you to everybody that didn't and people that did. For you as my friend to go behind my back and to talk about like you had a feeling, you could have came to me woman to woman.
I did talk to you about it. I didn't talk to
you. You said your piece, so let me say mine.
Okay.
You did not. You said TT. Well, I did have a problem after you said it was Traisha that was being messy and said something to you about me like something and thinking. I let you talk, so I'm gonna finish. So when I was getting angry, you said, okay, well, let's finish the fire stick. I said, yes, do that, because I was getting upset. Yes, I was going to say something with Traisha, but I had a conversation with Traisha yesterday, and she said that she didn't say nothing. She haven't even talked to you. But my thing to you was my friend. I have done stuff for you. And me and Lenny both told you, you knew that I was going through something with my job. So I told you, hey, wait, I got you. I've never once been a woman that haven't stand on business and been my word and did what I said I was going to do. I've never been like that. But for you as my friend to do some bullshit like that, that's why I don't fuck with you no more.
Okay. Damn. I talked to Traisha today and she said, yes, we did have a conversation about the popcorn.
Well, I don't, and then as my friend, I'm finding out about your real name and I have done shit for you. Are you serious? I met you in my home, in my family, and this the bullshit I get?
If you look on your packages, my name was on them.
I didn't even look at the package because no time when you send a package, you put so evil on it. I didn't even look at the package. Matter of fact, I didn't even want you to send the stuff because I knew how you went on your other friend that didn't send you nothing for Christmas. So I mean for your birthday. So I didn't want you to send it because the simple fact is I hadn't got you nothing. I knew that. But every time I have did something for you, I have done it. My character is everything. I never done nothing that I don't give people nothing back for. I don't. If we want to go down the list, I have done a lot.
Well, let me tell you like this. I wish Traisha would say it because she said it today. Somebody heard it.
You as my friend, like fucking talk to. I know. No, you finish. I'm talking now because I'm tired of the bullshit. I have been over backwards for you. For
Everything
real.
okay?
I went hard for you. For real. For you to fuck me over like that. Fuck
I didn't.
you.
I didn't fuck you
I'm
over.
gone. Thank you, Auntie, for letting me. But and then you blame it on Ma. Ma wasn't the one who told me the bullshit. I'm not gonna let Ma do. Ma do some fucked up shit. I know, but this time she did not come back and tell me what you said. I did not learn from her. So stop that narrative out there. I did not learn from her.
I told y'all the truth.
Thank you. Thank you.
Had a conversation.
Thank you, Auntie. Let me up here. I'm going.
She told Tasha, so how did I not have a conversation with Michelle? Where did the conversation come from if I didn't talk to Michelle?
Okay, so me and my husband is confused. So how did you fuck over TT?
Exactly, because this is what she said. I fucked over her because I had a conversation with her, like I had a conversation with Triesha, and I said, me and Triesha was talking. Triesha said, I want to thank you for that popcorn. And I said, yeah. She said they sent a little card to her. All I said, I told T, I said, damn, they ain't sent me no card. So I asked TT, now tell me this if I'm wrong. I told TT, I said, Triesha told me thank you. How's that being mussy? She said thank you. And she got a little card. I said, shit, I didn't get a card. I said, I'm feeling some type of way. I didn't get no thank you. So TT said, I told everybody in the chat, I was already gone. I bought the popcorn and I left because I was with my family. And Michelle called and told me to get on the panel real quick. Get up there real quick. I came. I got off the panel. So me not hearing her say thank you, I told TT I was feeling some type of way. So if that's hurting your feelings because I said that, and then you said Michelle didn't do nothing. So the beginning part of that on telling me all that stuff, and then me saying I need to talk to you, and she wouldn't let me, and then she told somebody else. How is Michelle not at fault? Can somebody tell me that? She told my truth before I got to tell it and cut me out the middleman when I wanted to tell it. Why is nobody motherfucking believing that shit?
Hey, hey, everybody on the panel.
What up?
Can you take that Marsha person out? Block her or something. She using my face.
Hold on, let me see. Okay.
It was, look, she got mad over the popcorn because all I said was I didn't get an apology. Triesha apologized to me. So if that made you mad, I'm sorry. And then for me not to tell you how Michelle came at me, I apologized for that. I apologized for
Boss
that.
Lady Mel, she gone. If y'all want to come in, hold on, so evil. If y'all want to come in the chat and listen to whatever is going on in the live, excuse my voice again, y'all could do that. But all that, I'ma just put this person picture on here as an adult. That's not me. Is we not doing that. That's weirdo activity. Yeah, come as you are, motherfucker. Okay, let's pretend it's church. Come as you are. Don't come on here with nobody else face.
Hey, no, but for real, so evil. I got a question though.
Yes.
So Pete, why did you go with this live for so long?
You know what? It was just fun to me. I'm not gonna lie. It was just fun. After that, we were having fun, just making fun of Charlene and talking about different shit. That's all.
Don't do that. Like,
T, you on the panel.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, you good.
You know how you fucked me. First of all, you lied to me because I then asked you what your name was. You couldn't even do that to me as a friend. Then you went back. Then for you to question my character, that's how the fuck you fucked me. I
And like I said,
never
like I
once.
said,
No,
I
no.
apologize for
I
that.
let you talk. I'm done. I'm done with you.
Hey,
I'm
hold
done.
on. T, how did she do that to your character? Because we need some clarity.
I have done stuff for So Evil. So Evil know what if she
And
know
I'm
what the
not
fuck I have done for her.
denying it.
So my whole thing is, why even question my character? If I said I was going to do it, I'm going to do it.
So,
For those sitting up there and trying to make it seem like me, because Lenny was working, you already knew the situation, and I told you what it was. You told me that you didn't want anything. Am I right?
I didn't at first.
And what did I tell you? But what did I tell you? I told you I was going to get you something anyway, didn't I? Have I not done anything? Have I not said to you something that I was going to give you and not do it?
That's why I was trying to call you.
When my whole thing to you was when we was on the phone and we was talking and you said that Michelle had put something in your back that triggered you. I told you to put her on the call. Stop blocking her and face her as a grown ass woman.
I texted her yesterday and told her everything.
You did not want to talk to her. You kept saying you did not want to talk to her, and I said on business. If you this person that stand on business. Be a grown ass woman and stand on business. If you got to with Michelle, stand on business. I have stood on business with all of y'all. Which I'm not going to do.
What did I tell you?
I'm not that one to play with.
I was letting it go and I walked away. Y'all started getting on panels talking about me. I hadn't said a word. I hadn't said one word.
Dude, did you tell Did you tell TT what Michelle had said
about her?
That what she had. No. I believe that TT had brought Boss Lady something for Christmas to tick you off. Did you tell TT that?
She said she don't care about that. She don't care about that. She don't care. Just like what Michelle talked about her, I'm gonna let her have Michelle as her friend, and I will not. I'll let her tell you, since that's the better person and that's who you riding with. Tell her to tell you how she talked about you when y'all weren't friends. I said that in the beginning. I was not going to do that shit, but y'all got on panels. Y'all start talking about me. Nobody in this chat can say I got on anything and talked about y'all. I let it go.
I can't even believe you sitting up here and spitting this narrative like your ass is innocent. I swear to God, I can't believe it.
Oh my God.
I cannot believe what the hell is going on right now. And for me, because you know what type of person I am, I'm about to get up out of here because I'm telling you, I'm too, you know what? Let me get up off of here. Auntie, thank you for so much for letting me come up here and speak my truth. Because this shit right here, Auntie, I know you got issues with Michelle, but this is one time when Michelle need to come up here and speak her fucking truth. Because this shit right here could have been solved behind doors instead of women standing on motherfucking business.
I'm trying to leave it alone.
It's so evil. Stop the fucking lie. Stop the narrative, please do. Because you cannot stand on fucking business. We was in that chat and I told you to add Michelle to that. You still had her blocked and you said you did not want to add her because you didn't want to call her no bees or no hoes. Come on now.
I told y'all that I was leaving it alone.
I'm gone. Thank you so much. And please let Michelle up here. I know you have issues with her, but this is once, I swear to God, Michelle has done stuff and I'm not trying to take up for her at all. But this is one time where Michelle did not tell me to start this where this all went to for this whole situation. You came to me as a grown woman and tried to throw Traisha under the bus. I did not know. I asked you, why did you come to me as a grown woman and tell me you had a problem? Oh my God. I'm gone. I'm gone.
Y'all, I want to say this. Anti, you and your husband, y'all heard her say, I went to her about the popcorn, right?
I don't even know what the hell's going on with the popcorn.
Okay, so listen, let me tell you. I'm gonna say it.
Hold up. Y'all keep going back and forth. Y'all over talking each other, so we can't even ask any real questions. It sounds like from me just on the outside, oh, girl heard about something you did or said or didn't say, and she feel like her character been attacked. Then she also want to try to like put Michelle into, hey, Michelle need to talk for herself.
Listen,
Michelle got her
y'all.
own panel.
Listen,
Michelle got
y'all.
a
Y'all,
panel.
I'm gonna make this known. I don't fuck with Michelle Brady. She will not be on my panel. Anything she need to say, she got her own panel to do it on. I don't go over there. I don't intermingle with people I no longer fuck with. That's just the cancer
when
in
you
me.
show us your character, we believe you and we move the fuck around.
Listen, just like the little boy who cried wolf. He lied so many times, but that one time where he told the truth, he got 8.
And this is the same person that we defended her too when it came to old fat cap back and the rest of the stanky crew, and she kept having him back on her panel talking about, I want to understand why you got a problem. You know why he got a problem. You get what I'm saying? When I seen all of that shit, I was cool. I said, oh no, I don't fuck with people like that. That's not the type of get down I get down. If I say I don't fuck with nobody, I don't fuck with them.
Lisa, you don't understand. I don't give a fuck about Miss Brady's side. I know who she is. Not this ain't even got nothing to do with So Evil. Look what she done to her own children. Why do them kids came out of her ass and she makes it her business to make their lives miserable? Never in my life will I fuck with somebody like that.
I want to ask you a
Tell them,
question,
Cameron,
though.
I said this was going to happen because
Yes.
Miss Brady has the same pattern. She's messy as fuck. Her kids don't fuck with her. Nobody fuck with her for a reason. It ain't, yeah. Do people over here do the shit that they do? Okay, they're doing the shit. They being messy. The people talk about blah, 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 whatever. But I heard Miss Brady say herself, everybody talk about everybody behind the scenes. And it's my fault when I do it. Yes. Don't do it.
But not everybody talk about everybody. We wasn't talking bad about that.
Exactly.
Until we heard that shit, I said, oh, that's how she.
When she said that about Des, PJ, Destiny Reacts, me, motherfucking the dog Tink, motherfucking Donald Trump, Joe Biden, that bitch talk about everybody. So forgive me.
I want to ask y'all a question, though.
Especially if I put out a branch of friendship to a person and they show me that they're not a friend, if they're going to talk about me like that. They have some jealousy and some envious shit about them. I don't fuck with people like that.
Yeah.
I want to ask y'all a question, though. Now, if Michelle, okay, she said that it's not Michelle's fault, y'all. I need everybody to answer this question. If Michelle and me were on a telephone call and Michelle told me that somebody bought Christmas for another person and that other person told you that you had to wait and you said, no, oh, hell no, I'm calling them. And she stops me. And then I get off the phone and she tells another person, you're saying Michelle wasn't at fault?
Listen, I'm about to hold all you motherfuckers accountable right now. Y'all ready? This all y'all fault. I told y'all who this bitch was. Okay? Heidi came, played the receipts. We told you who this bitch was. Okay? And y'all still participated in the fuck shit.
I did.
Okay, this all y'all fault. I told y'all the lady, her children don't fuck with her. There's a reason for that. 'Tis the reason and a season. Okay, I said this, and y'all said she my friend. I said, okay, friend, you gonna get talked the fuck about.
Shit, I ain't said
Want
that.
to be
She my
Miss
damn
Brady friend? Just know, don't tell her your business, and you gonna get talked about.
Yep, don't tell your
Okay,
business.
you don't want to talking about you. You want to get a good friend who not all up in the videos, Come to Death Rock.
Well, hold on. Since she's over there lying on me, you know what, Damien? She said that she thinks you're gay for one, and for two, Damien, that you all about me, and she don't want that on her motherfucking panel. That's why she don't like you on her panel. Because you talk about you so much, and that's not talking about her. And it's irritating to her. And you can keep that shit to yourself. So that's your friend. TT, I never talked about you. Never. I just didn't tell you what I had to tell you because a motherfucker stopped me. But I never said that you act like a motherfucking child, and you think you run everything. You think you all that, and you need to keep your motherfucking mouth closed sometime, because you can't run who she likes and who she talks to. You think you can control her motherfucking chat? You can't. That's why she don't like you on her panel. She said that.
I believe that.
Margaret. She said you must know it all. You always want to get on her motherfucking panel and run your motherfucking mouth about Kershawn, and you don't need to do that shit, because she tired of you too. So while y'all all over there buddy with her, she don't even like y'all motherfuckers.
What she said
to be real.
No, she don't. Y'all
Oh,
are
shit,
tools,
boss
Miss
lady.
Brady.
Boss
Y'all
lady.
are tools.
She said you are conspiracy motherfucking theory, and you can keep that goddamn shit over there on your channel. Don't come on her channel with that bullshit.
Hey, boss lady, keep them conspiracy channels up though, because I love that shit. But,
yeah, since everybody wanna say it's me, I take my accountability. I will take my accountability.
PJ said what she said about me. I'll tell you what she said about you, PJ. She said, how the fuck that motherfucker get to 100K motherfucking supporters? I'm the one with the record.
Nigga, you paid for your motherfucking supporters. That's what she said.
Bitch.
You paid for them, PJ. And motherfucking Dez. Hey, she said your bitch ass ain't never supported her, and all you do is motherfucking run your mouth. You pop over on her channel, you don't give her motherfucking money. She been dropping 50s on both you bitches, and you bitches ain't did shit.
And won't. And won't.
What she said about boss lady?
She didn't say nothing about you, Triisha. You know me.
What she said about boss lady Mel? She said anything about her?
No, she didn't say nothing about boss lady Mel. No, but everybody else, yep.
She said this shit
bigger than
Nino Brown.
But I'm telling y'all now, I am motherfucking wrong because I kept this motherfucking shit up. I take accountability. I should have never did this bullshit. But you know what? A motherfucker egged me on to do this shit. I did this shit. I was lame as fuck for this shit. And I apologize to all y'all. But you know what? I won't be I am me, motherfuckers. I'm me. She wanted So Evo. She got So Evo.
B said, what about him?
She ain't say nothing about you, Beats.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Damon is the motherfucker that she went hard in on.
Miss Brady uses everybody as a tool. Once you are no longer useful to her, she gonna get rid of y'all. He said, "Damn, So Evil, you could have left the bitch part out."
I'm out.
Goddamn.
She got.
Don't let Dez come up over here and regulate some shit. Dez don't give a fuck, honestly.
Dez don't care.
I'll be honest with y'all. I don't give a fuck what Miss Brady talking about. I mean, the bitch has lost in life. Like we can go down that road.
I'm gonna say this, boss lady. I've been all week long. I've been talking to you. I have not talked about her. When you first called and said, "Where you been?" on your panel, and I said, "I'll call you." I didn't come in talking about them, did I?
No.
And they out here telling people that I'm out here spreading the shit. The 5 people that I talked to is in this motherfucking chat. And they all can tell y'all I've never talked about her. I was letting it go, I was going to let it ride. She stabbed me in the back on telling my motherfucking truth. And I was leaving. She brought this shit to the surface by lying, having Tasha get up on a panel saying I've been she been on the ops panels over there talking about Michelle. I got receipts that motherfucker they were sending me messages, but I deleted all the messages. I deleted them. When they came and said you was talking about them, I deleted them. Why? Just like Michelle saying I called her from motherfucking Aquafina's phone. Why didn't you screenshot that shit, bitch? Because I would have. If that shit really happened, screenshot that shit.
That was very convenient. But listen, listen, Linda, listen, hold on. I will say again, it's her channel. Hold on. I will say again, it's her channel. She decides who come up on her panel. I ain't allowed nobody come up and lie to the people that supports my channel, period. I don't know what that means, Lisa, but you might have to retype that. But we're not even talking about who coming on the panel and lying. Miss Brady been lying since the day she got here.
I don't
What
really
which kind? The powder? It should be in the cabinet. You gotta ask
shit.
one of them kids.
Why she said Carlos back on the sauce over there and he getting sick every other day again in his bed.
You said what?
She said that Carlos was drinking again, and he keeps after he gets through drinking, he's back in the bed sick again. He won't
Damn.
listen to her, but she ain't stopped drinking either. So if he can stop,
Bitch.
Carlos was looking good. Carlos wasn't drinking. I don't know what triggered him again, but Carlos was doing his thing. But I told her, if you're his woman, don't drink around him so he won't drink. I want my Mike and Ike's.
Oh Lord. Taisha said, I've always been wary of anyone telling me after the fact. No disrespect, but that's how I move. You a Cancer, honey. And that's why once I find out some shit you just said about me, you ain't got to worry about me, Booski.
I'm good too.
So
what I said my truth, and I was leaving it alone. And like I said, she can say what she want to say about me, but I did tell my truth. And I don't care if nobody don't like it and they mad because I told the truth what she did to get me to get angry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, TT. Yes, I'm very sorry. But, and another thing, I cut your motherfucking cable off. Nigga, you a lying ass bitch.
Who said that?
That's what Michelle said. I cut her motherfucking cable off.
Well, let me tell you from my perspective, because I listened to a little bit of her live. I thought it was very interesting how Miss Brady was like, and y'all, look, she was trying to make it seem like she was better than us, like she had more money than us or something. You know what I mean? I was like, damn, look at her trying to lay the sauce down.
Traisha said, drop the link real
fuck
quick.
Out y'all.
You hear me? Traisha said, drop the link, anti.
Okay, I got y'all. Hold on.
But
I'm gonna say this though. Miss Brady has always been a manipulator, and that's y'all choice to participate. But when shit like this continues to happen, I'll be right here saying, I told you.
Well, that's why I don't be around. So anyway, I ain't know none of this shit was going down till people had called and told me.
Well, I tell you like this, like I told Boss Lady, I was letting it go. I hadn't said nothing, hadn't been nowhere. All I know is I got woke up out of my sleep and they were like, did you see her live? Tasha's up there saying you've been on the ops panels. I'm like, what the fuck?
Who's the ops?
Talking about
next booger?
Heidi
Funky Crew
and Catnip. I was like, what? So Catnip got on the live talking about, I got sent that. Talking about, y'all didn't tell me So Evo was over here. Because it was a lie. And then,
but why does that even matter when Cap be on Miss Brady live and they in cahoots and they talk back and forth? Why does that even matter?
Right.
I want y'all to stop pretending like Cap is an enemy of Miss Brady. They feed off of each other's drama and they're gonna make content off of this because it makes the money to get paid. Right. They don't give a fuck about y'all. The people who fuck with Cap and the people who fuck with Miss Brady, they don't give a fuck. This is a paycheck for them. I wish y'all would understand that. But hey, why spoil the surprise?
Right.
And for the other side, bitch, I ain't never no snake bitch. Pulled up something that I did something to anybody.
Taisha, is that you? Unmute your mic.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, you.
Okay. This popcorn situation, because this is not cool at all for me to get dragged up in mess that I don't even really know about like that. I did tell So Evil thank you for cash apping me the money for the popcorn because I was grateful for that. That was nice. She didn't have to because I have my money myself. I could have did it myself, but she just did it for me. So that was sweet of her. So I did tell her thank you.
And you
But
told me that they sent you a thank you card too, didn't you? And what I say? I didn't get one of them. Didn't I say that?
yeah, because they sent it to my phone, and
And
I didn't know that you didn't get one, but I still said thank you to you. And far as anything else, I don't know anything else.
exactly, because
That's
you
all I
you
know. I
did.
just said
'Cause-
thank you to you
And
and stuff like that, just so that could get squashed because um I've been laying low, okay? I've
I
been
know.
doing other things, you know? And
Yep.
on top of that, I ain't got time for drama because I got a pacemaker. I'm trying to better my health and better myself. So I ain't got time for that kitty stuff. Um
Yeah.
t- Playing telephone, talking about other people business. I ain't got time for that.
Thank
That's not cool at all to be
thank you.
doing that, but you know, that's how it is. But that's
But
all. I just wanted to clear my name on that because people got it like I'm being messy or starting
you're
trouble,
not.
but I'm not. I
I and
promise
I
you.
said that. And I said that. It was just a
Yeah.
conversation we had. And I said I didn't get a thank you. I said I'm gonna have to call TT.
You
And
didn't
I
put your
called.
information in. If you put your information in and
Yeah,
ordered it
and
for
then
her and
that's
put
what
her
TT
address, it would have
told
came to
me.
your phone.
That's what that was the whole conversation, y'all. I talked to Triisha. Triisha said, I said, oh, I gotta call TT. I called TT and I told TT, and TT explained to me that when you purchase it with your card, you get the card. You get the thank you card. I didn't know that. She said I came back in the chat and thanked everybody. I was gone then. I was
The
at
thank
my
you
family's house.
the thank you card come in the box with the popcorn.
So I
Yeah.
And they
didn't know that.
and they send you
So
a
that's
text.
why I went to her and was like, shit, after Trisha said she got a thank you card and all that. I was like, damn, I ain't getting mine. I did say that to her. And so I called you. I didn't do no snake shit. I called you and I said that. And I told you that's not
No,
being messy from Triisha
TT,
because all Triisha said was thank you. And she said, I got a card. I got a thank you card. And I told her, well, shit, I didn't get one. I'm going to call TT because shit, it was my money. And I
that's not what
did say that.
that's not what TT talking about. She talking about Snake. She talking about when you was talking about you ain't get no gift for Christmas or your birthday, whatever it was. Them
Because
two
of
things.
Michelle, look, I wasn't worried about it until Michelle said that other shit. I was like, well, damn, I didn't get
That's what
shit.
that's what she talking about.
But
She
see,
talking about you can go back behind her back.
she don't look at it as Michelle was doing nothing by saying that slick shit.
Well, Michelle was wrong when she said what you told me that she said that TT got my kids some gifts for Christmas. TT
Yeah,
didn't give my kids nothing for Christmas.
that's what she put in my back. Excuse me, y'all. That's when I said she put the batteries in my back, talking about that they spent you money instead of buying me something for my birthday.
So whoever told you that was a lie. I brought
So
my own kids stuff.
that's what I got mad about. And I was trying to call TT. She stopped me because she knew what she did.
Okay, so Ray is not going to let go of the fact that Miss Brady was sending her son's not alleged sex tape. I haven't seen it. I don't want to see it. Y'all enjoy whatever the case may be. That ain't none of my business. But Ray is just that, it's just something about mothers knowing too much about their sons on that level bothers all of us as mothers. So
I ain't know nothing
I
about
just
that
want to
too.
make
She
sure.
told me. So Eva told me that. She sent me the damn picture. She said, guess who that from?
Ooh,
Right.
child, ghetto.
And can I say one more thing?
Yeah.
Go ahead,
Okay.
Trace.
And then I'm gonna get off. Um, I was not trying to be messy by saying thank you. If that was being messy, I would please nobody else do nothing for me, okay? I do
No,
it
No,
myself
that wasn't the
no,
case,
because
Trisha.
Traisha. The way
I
the
don't
person,
want
the people,
no
the way the
issue. I want
information,
no part of this or
No, you
nothing.
good.
I've
the
been
way
doing great and stuff with myself, so if all this started over me saying thank you, don't do nothing else for me, okay?
Nope.
No,
Um,
the way the
that's why I
information
got a
got back to
man.
TT, how it was said. That's how this shit all came up.
Okay, well, I
No,
think
I
at
said
this
it.
point, should nobody do shit for nobody? Because it seemed like if you do for a motherfucker, it's a problem. If you don't do, it's a problem. Just
Right.
stop. Some people you just can't
It's so
exchange with other
yeah,
motherfuckers like that. You just got to know
Yeah.
who you can and can't. What
yeah.
you got
So
to
People
can
say,
get
I?
BJ?
jealous. People get
So can
jealous
I
when you do
ask
stuff.
why? Like when everybody was talking about everybody, don't matter who was talking about who, but you know, we all grown, and why? Like, do y'all not understand? Like, if they talking about you to somebody,
They
they could
talking
be
about
talking
you.
about somebody else to you know.
Right.
So like
It
as
was.
a
I already
adult,
know.
I wouldn't even engage in that type of gossip with somebody, especially if I don't know them on a level. And but y'all say y'all trusted each other, but
I didn't
when
never.
you, when somebody showed me how they are, look, you know, I kind of see them for that, and I kind of deal, especially over the internet. I don't know a lot of y'all personally, but I know a lot of y'all just from here. But from like just from the conversation, like I wouldn't tell none of y'all my business because it'd be everywhere.
Right.
And so that's what I'm saying. Like y'all can't be free will with yourselves and other people. And y'all all adults, so y'all got to take accountability for what's happening right now. Whether y'all like each other or make up or move on, but y'all can't keep doing that. Even y'all still grown. And then look how this is making y'all look. Like we listening to y'all and be like, damn, this shit messy as hell. But I mean, it's interesting, but we getting to the bottom of it. But at the same time, y'all getting to know each other and y'all falling out over the dumbest shit. And then really it's because of people
Yeah.
are talking about each other behind their back, even if it's about
Right.
popcorn or who paid for the popcorn. But
Hmm.
don't buy Traisha shit if y'all gonna be bringing her name up. But I'm not saying this to get on y'all, but I'm just saying
I
it's
know.
just it's we got to think about it as adults. Like, man, do y'all want to engage in real messy shit, like with your personal life versus people who put their shit out there in real life? This is what we be watching this stuff on YouTube all day, and we talk about it, and then y'all involve yourselves in it. Like it's and that makes it even crazier.
You know
But
what else is
Well,
crazy to me? Melissa Spencer in the chat talking about, and Michelle trusts all of them.
that's from the
And
other side.
and
That person
she's
from the other
just she just loves them so much. And
I think BJ made a good point. Y'all trust each other. Y'all messy than
well,
motherfucker.
I'm saying this.
With each other.
I didn't want to do this, but they made me come out and defend myself. I was in my own world at home, and they made me defend myself. Because if I'd have kept sitting there, they'd have kept saying more and more and more and more shit, and it wasn't true. I'm taking accountability. I fucked the fuck up by allowing myself to be a fake ass motherfucking character to entertain her for Cap. I fucked
damn,
up.
this is all for the Mucinex booger. Come on now.
Yeah.
And well,
God
see,
She
and
brought
that's
me.
another
damn.
She
thing.
brought me
Yeah,
to
that's
If that
CJ
because
was
my
Robbie.
mouth
That's
was
that
too
CJ.
slick.
if that was the case, if you came in to entertain it, you should have left it at that. It's entertainment. And
Right.
because even becoming friends with somebody, like you gotta realize that we we are internet people. We don't know each other. We ain't grow up with each other. We known each other for a little bit over 2 years. And this is through the mess. We ain't met each other on good times or playing volleyball after work. We met each other through mess, and mess begets mess. So y'all gotta know that, like, unless you when you putting yourself out there to be messy, it's just gonna happen. I did that shit, and that's why I kind of backed out of it because I was like, this is getting it's just too messy. Even my personal life is in this shit, and it ain't got my personal life ain't got shit to do with shit. So I realized, I
Mm-hmm.
said, I got too much shit going on for some messy ass people to even worry,
That's true, PJ. I
put me in some
remember
shit.
you anti this PJ. I mean
Jason.
PJ. I remember you anti this Jason. Y'all all got y'all business put out there like y'all some criminals or something and stuff. So that's why I'm just gonna start laying low. I'm gonna still support you guys because I like you and Anti, especially when Anti cover Peyton Charles.
We love
Ain't
Pay
that her
Charles over
name?
here. Go subscribe to her
Yeah,
if you
I
haven't.
already did.
So,
And I like when Anti talk about that and other stuff. And I'm proud of her because she on her way to the top from school. So and I'm proud of you too, PJ. Even if I don't comment in your chat, I still see your videos, okay?
Thank you, I
And I'm
appreciate it.
proud
And
of you.
I didn't even come on here because of the mess. I was actually just, I'm driving back from Houston, and shit, I've been listening to this for like the past 2 hours on the drive. So it's, I just tuned in.
We're glad we
But
get to entertain you while you on the
Well,
road.
yeah,
I tell you like this is the last time y'all will ever hear me talk about this. Please, I don't care who you are, if you watching her channel, please don't inbox me and tell me nothing she says. Let her enjoy herself talking about me. I don't care no more. I'm good. I'm done. I'm blessed.
and I'm gonna tell you what's
Well,
gonna happen. I could tell all y'all what's gonna happen. All right, because I see the future. All right, so everybody who's still gonna support Miss Brady, they don't give a fuck about none of this shit. They don't care. They're gonna support her because they want to support her. Whatever hold Miss Brady got on him, that them they're gonna hold on to. And it's just gonna be what it is. She's
cousin
gonna
CJ.
always have the supporters that she has until she fucks them over.
Cousin CJ.
And
Cause it's
Anti,
CJ.
I got one more thing to say. OC, give me funky $20. I'm just playing. Bye, you guys.
Bye, Chaisha. They
I
still
ain't had
gonna
shit to do with
support.
this. I ain't had nothing to do with this shit. But I just had to confirm a couple things anyway. But I don't personally give no fuck about none of that shit. I'm over
Big
it.
Bird did mention you having her daughter picture up as your thumb. Yeah, yeah, I and do. And as a matter of fact, next live, since she brought it up, I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna have it on that one. Yup.
I
Yup.
love you, try. And thank you, Triisha, for getting up here and clarifying that. Cause
Right? That age should come with wisdom, but shit, people don't act like that. And I this time I said I ain't finna mediate shit. Let everybody handle their own business.
But on
and
some real
I'm
stuff,
done with it. So if
on
y'all see me over there with Boss Lady Mail, we're talking about movies, and she we're talking about like Nozaya Harris. That's all we doing. We not entertaining none of that other shit.
Y'all go subscribe to Boss Lady Mail. I fucks with her heavy. My Boss Lady
yeah,
Mail has always been solid. I fuck with her. That's what I
yeah.
will
She
say.
always talk. I'll
And
do when I
PJ.
be checking in. I'll be popping in, and it's always something different. It ain't, it ain't no. I don't ever hear no mess on there. So, and I
So
usually
it's
when I pop in, I be working or something. So I listen. I tune in.
so the people that I've been rocking with, like the ones we've been solid with, we ain't had no problems. You know what I'm saying? I'm just throwing it out there. PJ, didn't mail a nigga a turkey leg, but it's cool. It's cool. It's all right.
I'm working on my mail. It's too expensive to mail a turkey leg. I gotta figure out how them Blue Apron and them be sending their food through the mail cheap than a mug.
Yeah, they
What?
got some meat factories out here.
I gotta figure it out because but just sending one turkey leg I had to do it.
Is your phone breaking up? Can y'all hear him?
He
Yeah,
riding.
yeah.
He hit a blind spot
That
on
nigga in the mountains. See, God didn't want you to lie to me about no turkey legs, nigga. That's what that was. Okay, got your rights. But anyway, y'all, I'm glad that I don't know what was resolved. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I don't know
No,
what the
it
fuck's
wasn't.
going on with
I,
popcorn
I
and shit
got
like
I
that.
got to say what I need to say off my chest. Hey, Nick Nation.
They
But
need.
I'm gonna say this. She can say whatever she want to say from here on out. At least everybody knows that I had a battery pack put in my back to jump
Y'all
off the
all was
porch.
part of it. Y'all
And
all was
yep,
part.
I'm not saying I didn't, but I had a part. My part was I shouldn't have let her amp me up. I shouldn't have. I'm too motherfucking hood to let a motherfucker amp me up like it, and she amped me up. And
What I will say too about that, the people that this has happened to between Miss Brady and whoever, no matter the circumstance, because everybody's worried about the detail, right? But the root of it is all y'all be trying to have Miss Brady's back, support her, and protect her from the Mucinex booger. Just let the Mucinex booger have her. Don't get involved because I think that's some weird, freaky, deaky shit anyway.
That
You
was
know
back
what I'm
then.
saying? I think if it was a long night in North Carolina, it'd be some Mucinex booger action with Miss Brady. That's just my personal opinion. So, it is what it is. That's just what I feel like. But
I
I'm
said the
glad
same
y'all
thing.
got out whatever y'all got out, or the case may be.
and
But
I
this is
thank
gonna
you, Anti,
continue
for
to
letting me
happen.
come over here.
No problem. This gonna continue to happen because a tiger can't change their stripes. You can go ahead and support Miss Brady. Y'all grown. Y'all can do whatever you want. But just know you're gonna get talked about.
That's
Just
why
know
I
you're gonna
be.
get talked about. Don't tell her no personal business. If you tell her surface level shit, you'll be fine. Okay? And,
That's,
and, and just know she's a liar. You gotta accept people for where they're at or don't fuck with them. That's why I don't fuck with her.
that's
You know
why
what
I
I'm
be
saying?
to myself. I be in my own zone. People be like, "Where you be at?" I be missing. I don't be doing videos and nothing. I be to myself. So
Make money not spoken like a true fucking Capricorn nigga. Nice. Nice. But I have friends. I just don't talk about them to other people in chats and they let it come on the internet and then everybody arguing. I'm not gonna do that. But when you give that information to the wrong people, it just comes out. I mean, if she tell her son business and she allegedly distributing his porn tapes and shit, then I mean, who the fuck am I? Why do I feel like I'm so special? You know what I'm saying? Like I you
what?
know, she tell everybody business, telling Kenneth business, telling Jinx business, telling business. Okay, she
No,
told me
hold on. Now that you said it, see, I forgot about that. I need to correct y'all on something because she corrected me. Okay, while all y'all thought that Kenneth had ate the shit, she said no, that was Jinx.
They don't even know what you talking about.
they
Well,
saying when CJ was kids and he forced his
he
brother to
forced
eat
them to
too.
eat shit. She said that it was not Kenneth, it was Jinx. She said they made that up. So what, girl?
Right. That is very interesting. When you deal with Miss Brady, you do risk hanging out with a bitch who children don't trust her. You know what I'm saying? It ain't for me to think for you, but you gotta think.
Well, the Cobra snap again.
So
Well, I'm gonna let her bite me, and I bit her back, and I'm out of here.
Stupid.
Shit, nigga. I'm gonna tell you like this. I fucked up. Don't say I didn't take accountability because I did. This was my motherfucking fuck up. He said it was Jinx. Okay. I thought it was she said it was they said it was Kenneth. On the video when he got shot, he said it was Kenneth.
Yeah, he did say that though.
Lord. Well, we just know somebody ate shit. Hell. How about that? We know some shit was ate. Okay. Some shit was had.
Yeah. All right, thank
She
you,
said-
Dread Mike.
And Dre, I was gonna say, Dre,
This shit.
just said to
This,
you.
this post have been resolved behind the scenes. I will try to get everybody on IG call, but so Eva didn't want to talk to Michelle. So
I'm done because
everything
I'm
came to the internet. Everything came to the internet.
But let me tell y'all like this, so y'all understand why I didn't want to talk to her. You only get one time to stab me, and I'm done. I don't come back. She stabbed me, and I cut her off by the head, and I was done. I walked away. So when people say we want to resolve this behind closed doors, I had resolved it. I stopped talking to everybody. I wasn't saying nothing. I was enjoying life, and she brought it up because she felt guilty. I'm sorry. She felt guilty. And she thought I was going to beat her to the punch.
All right.
So,
well,
if nobody likes that because I said that, sorry.
well, like I said, y'all already know what y'all gonna get. So enjoy. I'm about to go mind my business.
Thank
To
you.
do another live, was I?
Thank
We
you,
need to do the live
Anti.
about no problem.
Man,
We
I ain't
need
got to
to
go
do a
live.
live
Thank
about
you,
the
Auntie.
married couple. The divorcing couple. Christy and the loser nigga.
Nigga be laughing every time she does it.
Oh my God. Yeah, we gonna get on that soon. Yeah, we got more content, and I got a Peyton Charles update coming real soon. She just posted. I love that for her. Go subscribe. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the Queen of Accountability because she be dropping some gems too. Boss Lady Mail. Y'all put y'all shit in the chat. Hell. No problem. And thanks, PJ, for stopping in. And thanks, Des, for stopping last night. I love y'all.
Yeah, PJ got me a goddamn headache now. Shit. Damn.
Well,
We're gonna have turkey legs for dinner.
I'm
All
getting
right,
ready.
y'all.
Look,
We out.
We go live at 9:30 Eastern every night.
All right, y'all heard that. I'll see y'all later.
All right, good night, Auntie. See ya.
We in a no hyena zone. Race my hyena zone. Hyena zone.
It's my zone.